Another important part of file and folder management is making sure that you have useful names on things, so that if you close a file and you save it, that when you go back to find it the next day or the next week or the next month, that it has meaning, that you will understand what that is. Also, your teachers can be very specific about how they want things named, so you have to make sure that something is named correctly before you submit it as your homework. We'll use our flash drive files and folders as samples on how to do the rename command. Let's say, for instance, that instead of calling this folder Math Class, we'd like the folder to be called Math Homework. The first thing I'm going to do is click on it one time so that it's selected. Then I will click it one more time, and when I do that, a blue highlight encompasses the name. And what I want to do is be very careful here. I want to just click to get a flashing cursor. I can backspace out the part I don't want, and I can type homework. And in that manner, I have just renamed that folder from Math Class to Math Homework. Let's do the same thing with Computer Class. I'll click it one time to select it. This time what I'll do is I'll go to Organize, and I'll click the Rename option from the Organize menu. But the result is pretty much the same as what I did before. Notice that there's the blue highlight that is encompassing the existing name. I might just backspace that completely out. I hit my backspace key and it deleted the existing name, and I'll type Computer Homework. And then I'll press my Enter key, and I have now renamed that folder. So I was able to issue the rename command on each of these folders, one way using the Organize menu. The other way was to click 2 times slowly on the item. If you double click quickly, it actually opens the item. For instance, if I double click here, I've just opened that folder. Let's do another rename. I'll go into the Excel folder. Notice that I'm going to double click quickly to get into that folder. Alright, here is a file called Aficionado Guitar Parts. Well, it's supposed to have my name in it before I submit it to my teacher. I better fix that or I'm going to get some points deducted. I'll click the file one time, I'll go to Organize, and I'll go to Rename. Now I have the blue highlight indicating to me that I can change the name. And all I need to do here is insert my name at the beginning. I'll click with my mouse to get a flashing cursor, and I'll type B. Walker. I'm Betsy Walker. So now that my teacher knows that this is my homework, and I'll press my Enter key to finish that renaming procedure. I'll do that to each of these. I'll click this Excel unit assignment, then I'll click it one more time, and I get the blue highlight on it. I'll click at the beginning so I can insert my name, B. Walker, and then I'll press my Enter key. So now I have renamed that file, and it would be appropriate to send it to my teacher this way. I'll do it one more time. I'll click on Mobile Masses, I'll go to Organize, I'll say I want to rename it, I'll click with my mouse to get a cursor at the beginning, I'll put my name there, and maybe I want to get rid of all this excess stuff. So I will hit delete, 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 and I'll just delete all this unnecessary verbiage. So now it's just B. Walker Mobile Masses, and I'll press my Enter key, and I have now renamed that file. In all of these cases, I did not double click because that would have opened the files into Excel, and that's not how you rename something. I'll go back to my computer homework level, and maybe I'd like to rename one of these folders. Again, if I double click it, it actually opens the folder. But if I click it once to select it, and then click it one more time, having clicked 2 times slowly, it brings me into a renaming mode, and I could say Excel Homework. I might as well go ahead and do that on all of these. I'll click PowerPoint, Homework. And that's good enough for today.